about the demise of Sahara India Parivar's head, Subrata Roy, who has demonstrated extraordinary business skills in creating a huge empire. He was included among the 10 most powerful people of India in 2012 by India Today. In 2004, Sahara Group was termed Time magazine as the second largest employer in India after Indian Railways. He is no more. He has passed away. My very, very sincere condolences to Subrata Roy, who is no more with us. Do you know, the group operates through more than 5,000 establishments spread across India and has workforce of about 12 lakh, both field and office, under the Sahara India umbrella. Subrata Roy was born in a Bengali Hindu family in Arya on 10 June 1948 to Shri Sudhir Chandra Roy and Chabi Roy. His father and mother came from Dhaka, Bikrampur, East Bengal, now Bangladesh, from a rich landlord family named Bhagyakul Zamindar. He studied at Holy Child Institute of Calcutta and later studied mechanical engineering at Government Technical Institute, Gorakhpur, and he started first business in Gorakhpur. His business career has been extremely dynamic. Mr. Roy joined Sahara Finance as a struggling company in 1976, then ran a chit fund and took it over. He changed its financial model in 1978. Sahara is said to have used the financial model of much older peerless group. They are termed residuary non-banking companies, RNPC, that accept deposits of very low amounts. In the 1990s, Roy moved to Lucknow, which became the base of his group. From there, it went on to become the largest conglomerate of India with a diversified range of business interests. The company now has interest in financial services, education, real estate, media, entertainment, tourism, healthcare, and hospitality. The Hindi language newspaper Rashtriya Sahara was started in 1992. In the 1990s, the ambitious Ambi Valley City project near Pune was initiated. In 2000, Sahara TV was launched, which was later renamed Sahara One. You must be watching many serials and entertainment programs. And in 2003, Sahara started 3 weekly Sahara Time in English, Sahara Samay in Hindi, and Sahara Admi in Urdu. In 2010, Sahara purchased the iconic Grosvenor House Hotel in London, and in 2012, the historic Plaza Hotel and Dream Downtown Hotel in New York City. Sahara has a workforce, as I mentioned to you earlier, about 1.2 million, including salaried employees, consultants, field workers, agents, business associates. In 2004, Sahara Group was termed by Time magazine as the second largest employer in India, as I mentioned to you, after Indian Railways. Sahara is said to have 9 core plus investors and depositors, representing about 13% of overall households in India. Mr. Roy has been planning to foray into online education, Edunguru in India, which is targeted small towns and villages. He has put a team in place which consists of members from top universities and colleges across India and even abroad. The route map of the program has been prepared, and 14,000 hours of lectures have been developed. For this reason, you can imagine the humongous dimension of this visionary gentleman, Mr. Subrata Roy. In June 2019, Mr. Roy announced his foray into the automobile sector under the brand name Sahara Evolves. The Sahara Evolves venture will offer a wide range of electrical vehicles, EVs, along with advanced allied services. In 2013, now on his philanthropist missions, Sara contributed to the relief efforts in flood in Uttarakhand region where 1 lakh bottles of drinking water, packaged juice and food packets along with candles and matchboxes were said to have been provided. There were 25 medical health unit vans equipped with the doctors and free medicines made available, and it was said by the group that they will contribute to the rehabilitation program by constructing 10,000 prefabricated houses. Post-Kargil war, the then Prime Minister of India, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, praised Sahara India, led by Subrata Roy Sahara, for providing financial support to the 127 families of martyrs. Subrata Roy owned Hotel Sahara Star Mumbai has joined hands with the Feeding India to give back to the society as a part of the CSR initiative. The hotel will be providing food to one in need. He had received many honors, but in 2014, Supreme Court of India ordered the detention of Mr. Roy for failing to appear before it in connection with the legal dispute with market regulator SEBI. In a statement after the arrest, his lawyer said Roy's 92-year-old mother was in poor health and needed her eldest son by her side. And today, who was trying to protect his mother, is no more with us. And hence, he failed to appear in the court. As he failed to appear in the court, during the ongoing legal battle, Roy was held in custody in Tihar Jail, Delhi, and was out of parole since May 2016. Sahara was allowed to sell a part of its assets in India to raise part of the money in question. Roy has rejected allegations of misconduct and has alleged Indian National Congress, which hunt due to his opposition to Sonia Gandhi over becoming the country's prime minister. Initially, he was granted interim bail by the Supreme Court on 26 March 2014 on condition of depositing 10,000 crores to the market regulator SEBI. His deposit of 10,000 crore has not been made. As on August 2014, Roy was trying to sell some of his hotel properties to raise enough money. Roy was granted his first bail in May 2017 for 4 weeks to perform the last rites of his deceased mother, later extended to 24th October. Since then, he has been successful in getting his bail extension on various grounds. As of 31st January 2019, Sahara still had to pay 10,621 crores to meet its total liability. Mr. Roy claims that the company's fundamentals are intact and assets are greater 3 to 5 times than the liabilities. Sahara also has deposited 22,500 crore, which will in due course of justice come back to Sahara India, as it has already repaid 95% of its investors. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, has repaid only 64 crore to the investors since 2012. It has also been reported that Sahara has paid 725.97 crore as TDS to the Income Tax Department on the interest, which along with investment was repaid to 95% of the investors. Between 2009 and 10 and 2012 and 13, the income tax authorities has found that the beneficiary investors were existent and accordingly confirmed the repayment made in those particular years. One of the Sahara's argument in the apex court revolves around the fact that if one government body has found investors, why the other cannot do so. On 28 August 2020, 2 petitions were filed against the release of the Netflix documentary Bad Boy Billionaires India in the Bihar District Court. The Bihar Court passed an interim stay order on the petition filed by Subrata Roy against the release of the documentary on Netflix platform. Following the stay order by the Bihar Court, Netflix threatened to move the Supreme Court against the court order and restraining the documentary release. On 5th October 2020, Netflix released 3 out of the 4 films in the anthology, including those featuring Vijay Mallya, the King of Good Times, Neerav Modi, Diamond Aren't Forever, and Subrata Roy, the world's biggest family, while the final episode about the Ramlinga Raju remained encumbered by legal injunctions and the December 2020 yet to be released. So we have basically Subrata Roy had gone through a roller coaster. He was born with a silver spoon and he built up a huge empire and finally ran into the trouble with the Supreme Court and his humongous debt, which he intended to repay the entire amount of money. SEBI was asking for many documentations, and he has gone through a number of crises. And I think he had long-term ailments, and he was suffering, and he was extraordinary man. The Indian cricket team used to wear Sara logo. Sara became household name. They diversified into many areas. So the moral of this story is that business empire need to take up a very straight and clean positions and provide the equitable demonstration of distribution of wealth to the beneficiaries, to the corporate balance sheet, and must always stand for the truth, for the ethics, for the moral values. Though he is not with us anymore, my sincere condolences to Subrata Roy, but his legacy will continue to inspire lot many entrepreneurs. And his family, I want to convey my condolences to the bereaved family, and I'm sure Sahara will emerge as one of the strongest business groups in India.